A lesser known and understood stage of the life cycle of the species Plagiaris prepotens is that of the worker. This worker is a stage 5 Xenomorph XX121 that molts from the stage 4 drone type and fulfills a very important role in its hive. So, in today's datalog I want to explore the worker and what drives their creation, what role they serve in the hive, as well as their fearsome capabilities. The stage 5 worker type Xenomorph XX121's main role is to build and maintain their hive. Also sometimes given the nickname of weavers, the workers are largely responsible for generating large sections of a hive, maintaining it, shaping it, and tending to many of the queen's needs. The creature itself is usually a ghostly white, but this can vary between hives. The worker type is understudied as they never leave the hive, and so research specimens have obviously been hard to come by. They are also much smaller than your average XX121, standing at only around 1.2 to 1.8 meters in height. Another interesting feature of this creature is its elongated proboscis-like pink tongue. This tongue can extend out from their mouths to nearly the full length of their bodies and is essentially a hollow funnel. It's through this funnel tongue that it secretes large quantities of the resinous biological substance that the xenomorphs use to construct their hives. Whilst most Xenomorph XX121s are capable of secreting this resin, the workers produce it nearly non-stop and in increased amounts in comparison. Using their small size for easy mobility and their long tongue, they move about the hive and form new areas, molding the resin into new shapes and features for the rest of the hive and its inhabitants. The workers will tend to the queen's needs, moving her eggs around the chamber as they are birthed and spacing the around the hive in conjunction with the location of cocooned hosts. The actual cocooning of hosts is largely performed by these workers as well. Aside from this, the workers will also reinforce the queen's nesting chamber and make sure her structural suspension supports are solid and well maintained. If faced with danger, the worker is also unique in its response. Workers will choose to flee if threats present themselves and leave the drone, soldiers, and sentries to handle these annoyances. When a hive reaches a certain threshold, the workers under the influence of their queen will begin to nourish select stage 5 soldier type XX121 with the queen's royal jelly, a chemical that accelerates and promotes the development of the soldier and sentry stage 5 seconds into Praetorian and crusher type stage 6 XX121s. In the process of their transmorphing from stage 4 drone type into a stage 5 worker type, some unique physiological changes take place. Moving from drone to worker generally sees the creature reduce in size and overall body mass, ending up somewhere between 1.2 to 1.8 meters in height. Their chitinous carapace turns white and the creature develops its long flesh proboscis. The worker type is seemingly an evolutionary dead end, never having been seen moving onto a stage 6. The worker is logically well suited for its role and it would serve no real purpose to transmorph beyond this point. If you really want to support what we do here and gain a bunch of awesome rewards, consider joining as a Project ACHERON channel member like company representatives, the Sith Lord 906, Lewis Perkins, Jack Fleming Jr. and Scott Jardine, or like our team members Raunchy, Ambrosia and Vladimir Chernikov. But until next transmission, this is Project ACHERON bringing the knowledge and the power directly to you.